Hi, my friends. Happy Wacky Wednesday. Once again, we are going to be having social studies on the computer, but asynchronously. Hopefully, you're watching this maybe not too late. Either you waited to eat lunch and do recess and then you're doing it, or you're doing it right after class and you'll eat and do recess after. Well, either way, I hope you enjoy our lesson because it is still Pumpkin Week. Woohoo! Whether you've been having pumpkin lessons with me in class or you've been doing them in the morning asynchronously, I hope you have been enjoying Pumpkin Week and learning about them. We already know the cultural reasons that people use pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns and baking and cooking. And we also know the different parts of a pumpkin, right? Today, you're going to not be learning the parts of a pumpkin. You're going to be learning the life cycle of a pumpkin. Do you remember when we talked about life cycles with apples? A life cycle is when it starts as a baby, or in this case, a seed, and it's the whole life of it growing. And a cycle just means circle. So the way it comes back to the start with a baby is that this seed grows to be a tree. And when it has its own pumpkins, it starts more seeds. So instead of an apple tree, we have a pumpkin patch. That pumpkin grows on the vine in the patch, and then when it's nice and grown up, it drops its seeds, or its seeds go down into the earth, maybe because you ate them, you threw them out, or the pumpkin didn't get picked, and it just crumbled back into the earth to start a new life as a pumpkin. Starting as a seed and ending as a seed is the perfect circle to growing, both as a person or as an apple or a pumpkin. And so today I'm going to read a little booklet with you. I will make my own copy for you as well. And then you're also going to have for your homework, you'll be putting in the order all the different parts of a pumpkin's life cycle. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's get started with our pumpkin booklet. All right, my friends, let's get started with our pumpkin booklet. So I have a video here that you can watch. I will show you it. It is a pumpkin grows, and it shows the different stages of a pumpkin, kind of like our apple video that some of you got to see. Well, our pumpkin video starts with it as its very own seed and how it grows on its own. Let's see, I'll make it a bigger screen. There we go, a pumpkin grows. So that's what the pumpkin looks like when it's ready to be picked from you. Hopefully it's not this big for you, but when you're picking a pumpkin, you can stop it when it's growing small, or you can grab it while it's big. Here's some more examples of jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins, either with the warts or the gourds. There are those seeds in the side, and this is how a pumpkin seed grows. Of course, this doesn't go this fast. This is it over a long period of time. Eventually, it has those little sprouts, and it'll even blossom just like an apple did, and it'll have a flower. Did you know that you could actually eat these? Yes. If you go online, there are recipes to learn how to cook these and eat them like little pumpkin flower chips. Crazy. That blossom eventually is going to have a little tiny pumpkin ball, just like with the apple, and it'll be ready to grow over time. So once that flower starts to droop, eventually it's going to fall down, and that tiny little ball is slowly going to becoming pumpkins. It'll be a green pumpkin at first. Remember, green means you're not supposed to eat it yet. You're not supposed to pick it yet. Eventually, over time, it'll get more nutrients and sunlight, and it'll be colorful, both on the inside and the outside, it seems. All those seeds inside are to start another pumpkin patch, which is crazy. Here they are, they're going to cut open a pumpkin so that you can see all the seeds, which you can plant your own, or if you want, don't forget you can always roast them. This pumpkin either, well, it did obviously get picked because it's a jack-o'-lantern. But if you don't pick a pumpkin, or if your jack-o'-lantern gets a little too old, it'll eventually start to rot and wilt. And what that means is that it's just starting to decay and die. But that's okay because all the seeds inside there will start a new pumpkin patch and a new pumpkin vine. All those leftover seeds in there will go down into the soil and we'll start it all up again for a new pumpkin patch. My friends, I hope you liked watching that video. You can always continue watching it with the sound on your own. But I have a little pumpkin booklet for you. I want you to practice your typing by going in here and you click, and then you can type the word that'll be in our pumpkin book. Here is green, green, green. You have blossom, blossom, orange, orange, sprout, sprout, and seed, seed. I already got you started with the word green. I want you to also try practice typing your name. So here's Miss Remitz, or obviously you'll type whatever your name is. But this is the start of our booklet. You can always ask to print this out if you want, but it'll always be here on the computer for you. What you'll do is you're going to drag for me the words and fill out my booklet. So my pumpkin has a, what is this a picture of? A seed? A sprout? A blossom? Is it green or orange? My pumpkin has a seed. So it starts out as a seed, and you can drag that down here. There are words, but you can just drag it onto the picture if it's easier for you. So it starts out as a seed, and eventually that seed cracks open a little bit, and you can see that something starts to come out of it. Eventually that'll turn into the vine. When that grows out into the vine, there's some flowers and leaves. What is this called when that flower opens up? Do you remember? It eventually opens up and a tiny little ball of a pumpkin grows. Eventually it gets a little bit bigger. And what color does it turn? Make sure you're not eating it when it's this color. Eventually your pumpkin will be bright and what color? Eventually when it gets to this size and color, you know that it's not only fall time, but it's time to either eat your pumpkin or carve it out into a jack-o'-lantern. I don't want to give it away, but you do know that green, blossom, orange, sprout, and seed are the different words that you'll be using in your story. So all you have to do is drag them to the right spot and you'll complete your booklet. If you ever get confused, you can go back to the video or watch my video, but that is the life of a pumpkin. Today for homework, you'll see that I do have this booklet. I will put that in there for you to do, but you also have another life cycle activity to do. It says, drag the pictures of the stages of a pumpkin's life to the right spots in the order. Can you complete the life cycle of a pumpkin? So here we have the life of a pumpkin. And so you have, the blossom, the pumpkin itself, the jack-o'-lantern, the sprout, the green pumpkin, the seed. And I want you to put them in order from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6. And look, it has a circle of arrows, and that shows you that it will continue doing this cycle. But what does it end as? What does it start as? Show me here after you're done your booklet. Also, I have another fun little activity. It says, great job. Now you can try labeling the different parts of a pumpkin all on your own. Do you remember the parts? So yesterday I taught you the parts of a pumpkin, and now I have them here again for you to label. This is just another way to really study the different parts of this, I almost said apple, of this pumpkin. Well, my friends, that is the life cycle of a pumpkin. It starts as a seed and can end as a jack-o'-lantern maybe, or just a pumpkin, depending on what you like to do with those that you pick. I'm going to go ahead and read a story to you about pumpkins, and I hope you enjoy it. I will see you tomorrow, either in the morning or in the afternoon. Bye, my friends. Hi, my friends. Happy Wacky Wednesday. I'm going to be reading you Grow a Pumpkin Pie. We've already talked about the parts of a pumpkin. Now we've learned the life cycle of a pumpkin, and the cultural reasons that we use pumpkins. Jack-o'-lanterns, the pumpkin seeds, and a lot of people like pumpkin pie. Do you like pumpkin pie? For me, it's but don't tell my parents. I thought I would read this book to us and see just exactly what people do to make a pumpkin pie. Let's go. This is called Grow a Pumpkin Pie. Hopefully your pumpkin's not that big. Well, if it is, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's getting right into it. This is a how-to story. We'll be doing how-tos later in the year. Dig a hole, plant a seed. Water well, pull weed. Oh, I'm noticing rhymes. So he's planting the seeds. He's going to have a sign so you know what it is. Here comes rain splashing mud. Shoots come up, then a bud. Oh, we remember this from the life cycle. This will really help with your homework. Look, we see a long green vine. Little pumpkins grow in a line. Ooh, so instead of one giant pumpkin, you could have several pumpkins using the same vine to get all that food and water. The air gets cold, leaves fall down. Orange, yellow, red, and brown. Seems like it's fall or autumn. Pumpkins ripen on the ground. Pick one that is big and round. Cut the top, start to scoop. Add eggs and cream. It looks like soup. Ooh, so they're trying to tell you how to open it up. Then you have to scoop it up. But instead of making a jack-o'-lantern with this now, I'm going to use all of that, add eggs and cream, which is like milk. And it'll look like soup at first, but that's a good sign. Stir in sugar with your spoon. Hurry, hurry, it's almost noon. Noon means 12 o'clock, like lunchtime. Mix in spices, let's be quick. Stir some more, now it's thick. So once it's not soupy, it'll get thick, which will be like that paste for your pie. Oh, she's looking at the cookbook to make sure she's doing it right. Good girl. Pour it in a crusty shell. Place it in the oven. Well, it must cool. Let it sit. Take a fork. Take a bit. Don't forget to save a seed. Plant it next year. It's all you need. The end. Ooh, it's telling you the life cycle of a pumpkin. Should I show you and give you help with your homework? Okay. Ooh, so we have a different study. Oh, never mind. I was lying. It actually is asking you to put it in order. Well, first is the seeds. Then you water it. Baby pumpkin, big pumpkin. You don't do that. Ooh, I'm matching the pumpkin game. Weird to weird, big to big, small to small, long to long. This is fun. And look, even a pumpkin patch maze. I love when books have fun little activities like this. You could draw a face, rhyme it. Don't worry, my friends. Just because Pumpkin Week is ending this week doesn't mean we'll stop with the pumpkin stuff. We got the whole Halloween week to do. Well, my friends, I hope you enjoy learning how to cook or grow a pumpkin pie with me. I hope that you try it out sometime. Have you ever eaten pumpkin pie? I know some of you already told me if you like it or don't like it, so I know you've eaten it. But for those of you who don't like it, like me, have you tried it? Or are you a picky eater? Maybe you can try it. If you want, you can rewatch this video, slow it down, write down the steps, or go find a YouTube video or print out some cooking instructions. If you want this weekend, try making one and send us a picture of your jack-o'-lanterns or of your pumpkin pies. I can't wait to see them. My friends, I hope you enjoy your day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.